Hello, this is Snigby from Snigby Gaming. I'm looking forward to presenting you this episode of Lord of the Rings Online. In accordance with 15 USC 6501 through 6506, the Children's Online Privacy Protection Act of 1998, otherwise known as COPA, and the new interpretations of this regulation by the FTC in 2019, this is a notice that the contents of this recording are not appropriate to children under the age of 13. If you're under the age of 13 without parental supervision, please exit the video now. If you're not a child, as defined by COPA, please consider subscribing and ringing the bell icon. I appreciate your support and hope you'll enjoy this episode. Well, welcome to the next episode of the Misty Mountains. And as you can see, when I first logged in, I had a rude little greeting party. Not too bad, even though I was half health here, I was able to cruise through here. No issues at all. I hope that gives you an idea of what this episode was all about. It's running and running and running. I'm running 2 and 4. I really am surprised that I made my way all the way where I needed to go. I thought at this point, there's several places as I go through here, you may see me actually decide, do I want to do this or not? And I really did have to think long and hard whether I wanted to complete this quest chain. And it really became a point of pride for me. Did I want to basically just go through with it or just wrap things up? And I'm glad I finally decided to go ahead and push through as we go through here. Now, where I've come down here is into the slave pens. The whole previous 3 episodes have really been getting down to here because I've had these little rings here for the last a couple of episodes, and I've not really done anything about them because I've had to find this location. And again, spend a lot of time tracking this down. Now that I'm here, I can go out there and pick up these quest rings. These actually start a quest chain that probably takes 3 hours to wrap up. What I looked at there was, you saw me look at that goblin and say, why do I want to talk to a goblin? He's a prisoner, let's go ahead and leave him as a prisoner. But I do see the elf that I'm supposed to be chatting with, so let's go over here and chat with this guy.
How can I be of service? Might you spare a moment of your time?
As you can imagine, I spent quite a bit of time on the Lotro wiki trying to figure out where to go, how to get there, who I needed to tackle. This little time lapse here is all about capturing these keys. There's 12 of them I got to pick up. I don't remember how long this took, but this time lapse is about 2 minutes. Probably took me 4 or 5 minutes to go ahead and get these knocked out. This is what you do in Goblin Town, is you run to and fro, and you either fight the good fight or you run away. I spent a lot of time running away and I spend a lot of time fighting. This episode here, I think, is going to run around 25 minutes, and it took me 55, 65 minutes to actually run this in real time. So, as you can imagine, there's a lot of running back and forth, as you will see as we continue through this episode.
How can I be of service?
All right, so we're continuing on through the quest chain. If you'll notice, over the last little bit, I've been spending quite a bit of time. I actually cut out a huge chunk of running back and forth. I think there was a span of about 10 or 15 minutes that I just deleted from the video here so I could go to get where I needed to go, take out who I needed to take out, and come back. Um, I'm getting ready to run some more. And so you're going to find here in just a moment, we'll go ahead and swap into this mode. Got to go stir up some trouble. So how do you think I did that? I ran. I looked at maps. I ran some more. I looked at more maps. I ran some more. And I finally got to where I needed to be. It took a long time. So I hope you're enjoying this as much as I did. I actually enjoyed learning how to get through Goblin Town. But now that I'm here, let's go ahead and continue on with the action. I actually spent a little bit of time on the Lotro wiki. trying to figure out where I needed to go to do the next little area. And so that's where I came down into here. And again, I'm just going to go ahead and kite through these guys. Oopsie. I thought I was going to die there. I think I said some bad words when I came down here. But now it's just a matter of taking out these trolls. I think I showed these trolls earlier. So I'm back in this area taking out trolls. Enjoy watching me at time-lapse mode taking out 6 trolls. All right, you may have heard a few of those little beeps as we go through. I did have my email up and running, and yes, it was literally 10 minutes. I did check the timestamps of me getting back to this point in the video, and so at this point, I had some decisions to make. I still had to come in here and continue those quests, and you'll see me here in a few moments actually comparing the relative value of the ring that I could get if I continue the quest chain, because I was really deciding, oh, do I want to continue this? So I'm thinking, yep, I'll take that one. Put it on, see if it's any better, and it was a little bit, so we'll go ahead and continue on. Uh, Now when I come over here and talk to this elf, I have to make another call. It's, does that ring justify the what I knew to be multiple hours of content still, or of running back and forth and back and forth. I almost gave up at this point. I'm glad I didn't. I'm glad I pushed on, but we'll go ahead and continue on from there.
What do you need? Stay a moment.
All right, at this point, there's just a lot more running around that I have to do. I think I'm going to cut this episode right here. Looks like there's another 10 minutes in this recording here. Again, it's all me just running around. I don't think there's anything that furthers a quest chain other than working my way through the area here. So Next episode, I'll go ahead and continue through the Goblin Town. Um, I realize now I was mistaken all along. I didn't have 3.5 hours of content. I had 4.5 hours of content. So, hope you've enjoyed this. I'm going to go ahead and, like I said, wrap up the episode here. If you enjoy this content, please consider subscribing, giving me a thumbs up, liking. I really appreciate your support. And with that, this is Sneaky signing off. Everybody, have a great day.